All right, Brad H from Game of Thrones here. This is our 200th war victory, and took a while to get here. Show the war log here. Obviously, still all green. Nothing's changed there. As you can see, 200 wins. So, got some good 3-star attacks to show as always. We decided to go for the 200th win for a pretty large war for us. Pretty much everyone in this clan, for the most part, farms heroes, so we require most people to have two, both heroes for the war. So typically we war anywhere between 30 and 35. 25 would be small, 40 is big. So show some attacks here. We had some 6-star wars for a lot of people. Let's see, MiG, E, BW, Coleman, Grillboys. Those were our 6-star war people. And I'm going to start with an attack by Amir on 30. Some of these lower bases not worth showing, but obviously you can see Shattered Go La Balloon here. I'll send in 2 golems with Wiz. Goal to get the Archer Queen and get multiple Infernos. This guy's got pretty high air defenses compared to the rest of his defenses, so important to get more than one if possible. She's going to break the wall there, use his jump spell to get through multiple layers of this inner part of this guy's base. There goes the jump spell, drop the poison, slow down everything. So Archer Queen's dead, air defense down, gonna get a crossbow. Queen's gonna shoot the dragon, and then she should move on to get some other defenses as well, and then he can go ahead and start that air attack. So it's going to start 2 hounds on 1, then they'll circle nicely around the base, drop targeted balloons to follow. So his queen did take out another air defense, so that's great. And then, so she was able to get that second one before she died. So this base is definitely 3-star at this point. So hopefully save that last hound for cleanup, last balloon for cleanup. I'm going to drop it there. I always recommend saving saving a balloon if you can. I find sometimes at the end, time can be a little bit of a problem. So usually if you do everything right with your mini attack and your hounds, usually you don't need all of your balloons. So obviously if it's not going well, it's good to get them all in there, but otherwise it's sometimes a good idea to save one. So don't think you needed to on this base, but solid 3-star attack there by Amir. All right, next one, B Walker on 29. I think he had a 6-star war. Looks like we're going to see a little stoned with hogs. So he's got 3 golems. And he's going to use his jump spell to get into the layer where the queen is. So make sure it bridges both the gaps. Doesn't even need wall breakers. Hold that king, rage, poison if he needs to. Sometimes, like I discussed in my other video, sometimes going to hold the poison for the hogs. Looks like that's what he's going to do here. There goes targeted hogs along the backside. Prevent them from all getting crushed by double giant bombs. Dropping the giants, dropping the hogs. Queen is alive. Going to be able to avoid all the double giant bombs on this base with how these hogs are pathing. Still got that poison, which he's going to drop probably pretty soon to get rid of the skeletons. There he goes. Able to save a bunch of hogs that way. Had some cleanup troops, those wizards up top, and now it's just mop up. So B Walker has been on an absolute fire. Solid 3-star attack there. All right, we got Coleman on 25. Some more hoggies. This time he's got 2 golems. And get rid of all these trash buildings since he's hitting a corner. When you hit a corner, typically you need to bring more wizards. King and queen have a tendency to spread, or excuse me, to walk if you don't go with extra wizards there. So corner sometimes can create a problem. So good jump spell gets them from the outer part all the way even into the core. You use that rage. Now it's hog time. I'm not sure that there's even double giant bombs in this base. Looks like there was 2 Teslas there. Yeah, I don't think this guy had double giant bombs anywhere on his base, which is, if the base has already been scouted, then that's great, you know that, and hogs are absolute no-brainer. So looks like he had 4. Yep, that's the 4th Tesla there. So no, there was double giant bomb sections in terms of potential spots, but I don't think there was any double giant bombs anywhere on this base. So smart to use hogs. So even though King walked, King's going to walk all the way around and just clean up every single trash building along with a wizard and a goblin. Nice 3-star there by Coleman. All right, next attack, Monkey Master on 22. Some more hogs. So he's going to send in some giants with some hogs, get rid of a couple buildings, but with the purpose of drawing the clan castle out. Got a hound in here, which for hogs is a good thing to have in there. Draw it all the way down here to the bottom with 1 archer. So that hound's going to do basically no damage on that arch queen, so she can just sit there and pound it until it blows up. Some wall breakers, and his jump spell can bridge 2 little sections there. Needs to kill the archer queen. Also got rid of 2 double giant bomb sections there. So what's nice here is those crossbows were targeting his golems for a long period of time. So that heal spell can get those hogs in there to destroy the crossbows very easily. So Set had a good amount of cleanup troops that he held. You can see there was a lot of buildings that are still left here with maybe 5 or 6 hogs, which is going to take a lot of cleanup. So good to kind of calculate ahead of time how many troops you think you can save and still take out the base. So obviously it's a little risky to hold some back, but typically if you think your plan is sound, you can hold 1 or 2 back. Nice attack there by Monkey. We got working on 19. Archer Queen healer walk, pretty much all he's doing. So you got 3 healers, drops the wizard there to the right. Get rid of a couple buildings to prevent the queen from walking. She's going to cooperate, it looks like, and go the way he wants. Yep. So eventually he's going to send it into his mini attack. In goes the golem, in goes the king. Going in to take out the archer queen. Already has one air defense down. Healer's staying nicely behind the queen to stay alive, and starts his attack because he knows that his mini attack can definitely take out the queen and the clan castle with ease. So, like I said before, with healer walks, you definitely need to keep your eye on the clock. And since he knows his mini attack did everything you wanted to, is definitely going to take everything out. Starts the air attack. Queen's going to stay alive and has plenty of time to clean up this base. So kind of overkill there. Plenty of loons, plenty of pups. Nice 3-star attack from War King. All right, got a 3-star from Mario, Hog Master. A lot of these bases were anti-2-star. This one looks like anti-3-star, kind of. Although his crossbow's on ground. So Mario's rocking 2 golems. Shattered attack here. Only needed a handful of wall breakers and good plan for his jump spell to get in there and take out the queen and the clan castle. I'll rage it up. King's easily going to take out the queen. Easily get rid of the dragon. Now it's go time. Giants with hogs to distract the point defenses. Dropping them all in there. Pretty much those 2 heal spells can get rid of all of the main defenses on this base with ease. He's holding the poison as well. This guy was smart. He wouldn't have skeletons on ground just because he had crossbows on ground. I don't see any skeletons at this point. They must be on air. And that's it. Got enough hogs left over. Got a couple wizards for cleanup, and that's going to be a 3-star. All right, Grillboys on, let's see, you had a 6-star war. We're going to show 16. Gova Loon. So 4 central air defenses, open spaces, very good for Valks. Going to go with 3 golems, lots of wizards, get that queen in there early. Little rage action for the wall breakers. And also can rage his queen to kill that dragon at the same time. Holds the king. And jump spell can get him all the way into the queen area. Now I just waiting for the air defenses to go down. Then he's got 8 loons, which will go all on archer towers. Don't put them on ground buildings. You want to put them on air buildings first, or at all. So 2 on that one. It's distracted. It's going after the Valks, so he's holding the other 6. Obviously not putting it on the one on the left because the air defense is still up. Other archer tower is now distracted. Those loons are going in there, dropping the other two. And this other one he's holding because the air defense is still not down. Dropping that wizard over there for cleanup. Waiting for the archer queen to take out the air defense. And then we're going to see 4 more loons. 1, 2, 3, 4. So lots of open space, 4 central air defenses. Go Valoon. Great plan. Well done, Grillboys. All right, we 2-starred most of their Town Hall 10s, as you can see. 3-starred all the Town Hall 9s. There was a lot of them, so we did some good work there. And I got a chance to try a 3-star. As you can see, it worked. So this base, the plan was to find 2 air defenses that were close together near the Archer Queen and this Inferno Tower. So going with a Shattered attack, hoping to get that air defense, Inferno Tower, and Archer Queen. So anything else is a bonus, but I need those down. So another thing to note, I thought I could get this air defense, and then I would potentially start 1 hound from over here, and another one from over here, and kind of had to change that mid-attack. So jump spell going to get me over the bridge of that kind of section there, holding the king until the dragon comes out. So it's targeting my golems. And drop that rage and the poison in there. King is going to destroy enemy queen pretty easily. Hop into the core. Do some work on that Inferno Tower. And I could tell that my Archer Queen was not going to get that air defense, so I just decided to start my 2 hounds on that air defense to the right, and my other one, the one to the left. So key was to be really patient with my free spell. Obviously, it's a level 2 Inferno, so I wanted to wait till my hounds were kind of in that area with my loons getting close, drop the rage. So when you drop a free spell, it needs to be closely followed by a rage spell, so obviously that was good timing on that. I could tell, like I've been talking, I was not going to need all my balloons. I counted my defenses, knew how many I would need, assuming everything went right, and I held 2 balloons for cleanup for the sake of time. In case your balloons clump together at the end or something like that, that could definitely prevent the 3-star. So all defenses were down now, holding the balloons for the defenses that were furthest away, or the buildings that are furthest away. So nice shattered Go Lava Loon. Been practicing like that. I think that's maybe, I don't know, I'm losing track. 3 stars in a row, I think, for me, maybe. So definitely getting better. All right, here's a 3-star for Casey. I think he's had a couple of them recently, and I've actually missed them. And was able to get this one. So open base, we've seen this base before. I might have even showed a 3-star on a similar base. This is definitely a base where mass golems and whiz are going to wreck. So it doesn't have much planned for the backside here. So I think this is kind of a 2-star that ends up in a 3-star. Good free spells. Good pathing there for its golems. His wizards just creeping up right behind him. Still has queen ability. Obviously, 3-star. So still got the queen ability, saved it to the end, doesn't even need it. Really well executed by KC. So that's 200 war wins. Finally got there. Well done, Game of Thrones. Congratulations. Hope for more. That's Brad H. I'm out. Thanks.